ラジオ体操第一。腕を前から上に上げて大きく背伸びの運動から。はい、1234566、腕と足の運動。12345、腕を横に振って足を曲げ伸ばします。1234566、腕を回しましょう。外側と内側に。56781234566、足を開いて胸の運動。腕を横に振って斜め上に。56781234566、横曲げの運動。左横に曲げてもう一度右の方へ。781234566、前後に曲げる運動です。弾みをつけながら前に3回、ゆっくりと上体を反らせます。1234566、ねじる運動。左右3、4、斜め後ろに大きく。1234566、足を戻して腕と足の運動。123456781234566、足を開いて斜め下に。柔らかく2度曲げて正面で胸反らし。56781234566、体を大きく回します。反対側へ。561234566、足を戻して両足跳び。12345、開いて閉じて開いて閉じて。1234566、腕と足の運動。123456781234566、深呼吸です。深く息を吸って吐きます。5678123456788。両足跳びで全身をゆする運動から。はい、1234566、腕と足の曲げ伸ばし。振り上げて曲げ伸ばして曲げ伸ばして振り下ろす。56781234566、腕を前から横に開いて振り下ろして大きく回します。56781234566、足を開いて胸の運動。ゆっくりと胸反らし前で緩めます。56781234566、横曲げの運動。弾みをつけながら2度ももを叩きます。反対側へ。1234566、前後に曲げる運動。前曲げ前曲げ後ろ反り。腕の振りを大きく使って反ります。1234566、ねじる運動。腕を水平に振って 正面で巻きつけます。強く強く、弱く弱く。1、2、3、4、5、6。足を戻して片足跳び。ももを高く引き上げて軽快に足を踏み替えます。1、2、3、4。もう一度足を横へ大きくねじり反らせ斜め下に2度曲げます。反対側へ。1、2、3、4、5、6。上体を前に倒して背の運動。腕を上に振って前振り。もう一度上に。一度上体を起こしてすぐ倒します。1、2、3、4、5、6。足を戻して両足跳び。はい。開いて閉じて飛んで。1、2、3、1、2、3。腕と足の運動。腕は前から横に。5、6、7、8。1、2、3、4、5、6。深呼吸です。腕を前から上に。前で交差。斜め後ろに引いて繰り返します。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
みんなの体操。足を開きます。腕を曲げ、両手を開いて体の前で準備しましょう。手と腕の運動から。はい。両手をゆっくり握って大きく開いて伸ばします。力を入れてぎゅっと握りましょう。指先までしっかりと伸ばして力を抜いて手をブラブラっと振りましょう。腕から指先にかけての筋肉をほぐします。両手を握って肘をゆっくり後ろの方に引きます。両手を開いて腕を前に伸ばしましょう。頭を下げてお腹の方を見ます。起こして胸の運動です。腕を上に大きく引き上げましょう。下ろして両手をお腹に当てます。深く息を吸って胸を開きます。息を吐いて背中を丸めましょう。繰り返します。腕を伸ばして大きくゆっくり下ろします。もう一度背筋を十分に伸ばして良い姿勢作りを行いましょう。上体をゆする運動です。肘の内側で軽く脇腹を叩きます。足の曲げ伸ばしを加えて全身の筋肉をほぐして血行を良くしましょう。横曲げです。左横に曲げて起こして右横に曲げます。全身を弾ませるように行いましょう。両手を後ろで組んで首の運動です。前に曲げてゆっくりと後ろに。もう一度ずつ。横曲げです。左横に曲げて右横に曲げます。肩の力を抜いて柔らかく行いましょう。左右にねじります。左を向いて右を向きます。突き出し運動です。腕を曲げて左足に体重を乗せ4回ゆすって左腕を斜め上に突き出します。もう一度同じ方向で上体の力を抜いて柔らかく。突き出すときは素早く。反対側も同じ要領で右足に体重を乗せ柔らかくゆすって右腕を斜め上に突き出します。1、2、3、4。力強く。一度足を戻して良い姿勢に。足と腰の運動です。左足を前に踏み出し腕を斜め下に伸ばして上体を倒します。上体を起こしながら腕を横に中腰姿勢になりましょう。左足を戻します。両手を膝に上体を2度ゆすってゆっくり起こしましょう。今度は右足を前に踏み出し上体を倒します。ゆっくり上体を起こして腕を横に伸ばして胸を張ります。バランスを取りながら右足を戻して 両手を膝に柔らかくゆすって腰、背中、頭と起こします。繰り返しましょう。踏み出した足に体重を乗せます。腕を横に伸ばして中腰姿勢です。後ろの足に体重を乗せながら前の足を戻して腰、背中の筋肉をゆすりほぐしましょう。もう一度右足を前に踏み出し上体を倒します。上体を起こしてゆっくり前の足を戻して柔らかく2度ゆすって起こします。腕と足の運動です。腕を前後に振って足の曲げ伸ばしを加えます。左横に2歩移動します。その場で4回。右に2歩移動し元の位置に戻りましょう。音楽のリズムに合わせて軽快に左横に2歩移動です。1、2、3、4、元の位置に戻って最後は深呼吸です。深く息を吸って吐いて腕を胸の前で交差、斜め後ろに引いて繰り返しましょう。
Routine for most of the body. The focus is going to be on stretches that I think pretty much everybody needs. So I think anybody can relate to this. I'll be showing some easier versions and some harder versions. Just stick with the version that feels best for you. We're going to hold for around 30 seconds a pose, sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more. Doesn't matter too much. And then we'll be on our way. Join me if you like. Stretch number 1, hip flexor stretch. Here we go. Just get yourself in a lunge position, one leg behind you, toe pointed out, and all you're going to do is push your hips down toward the floor and hold this right here. Your goal is to feel it right here. And begin breathing deeply the entire time you stretch. You want to stay relaxed and you want to stay focused. You want to hold it with intensity. You should feel the stretch, but it should not be painful. Breathing deeply. We're nearing that halfway mark. If you want to deepen the stretch, you can reach back and grab your leg. Continue holding. This is one of my favorite stretches, by the way, and I feel like the hip flexor is just one of those muscles that we all really need to stretch because we sit down all the time. And let it go, and we'll switch to the other side. Other lunge, push those hips down toward the floor. Focusing again on that hip flexor. Again, breathing deeply as you go. The reason why our hip flexors are pretty much tight all the time is because we drive, we sit at desks, we come home and then we sit on a couch. We basically just sit a lot. So these hip flexors tend to get pretty tight halfway through. Go ahead and lift that back leg up if you'd like. But if this variation right here is too painful, just stick with the first one. Letting as much tension
My
as
hips are my
possible.
weak point XD literally hat I have torstai fixed hen ILLBE free LOL.
And go ahead and let that leg relax down. Go ahead and stand up. We're going to do elephant walks. So what you're going to do is just stand and reach toward the ground. If you cannot reach the ground, that's okay. Keep your hands somewhere up here. You're just going to bend both your knees. And you're going to go straighten one of them all the way out, and then bend, straighten the other one out, and bend at the level that you can. You can try it like this if you'd like, or if you're flexible enough, you can go palms on the ground. Wherever you feel best is where you're going to do it, and you keep alternating. This is a mix between a nerve floss and a hamstring stretch. Great job. We're going to switch it up both at the same time. Stretch them out, hold, and relax. And again, stretch them out, hold, and relax. We're going to do it one more time. Challenge yourself. Hold at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax out of it. Go ahead and have a seat again. And we're going to do pancake stretch. So all you're going to do is sit on the floor. Open your legs as wide as you can get them. It doesn't even matter if they're like this close, but your goal is just to reach forward. If you have trouble reaching forward like this, you can also lean up against a wall and flatten your back and you'll feel that stretch the same way. So go to wherever you feel the stretch and just hold. Here we go, breathing deeply. It may also help you to flex your quads to get these knees all the way straight. Holding. I also like to shift side to side. Kind of dig into that muscle a little bit. You want it to be intense but not painful, like I said earlier. Slowly as time progresses, sink a little bit closer to the floor if you can. This is great for the hamstrings and the adductor muscles. If you're trying to do your middle splits, this is probably the best stretch because if you think about it at the highest level, your pancake stretch and your splits are the same stretch. Go ahead and lift yourself out of it, shake those legs out. Now this next one is actually my favorite stretch. It is the figure 4 stretch. All you're going to do is lay down on the ground just like so. Cross one ankle over the knee, and if you already feel the stretch down there, just hold it right there. But if you'd like to deepen it, you're just going to grab this leg and hold it right here. Now, instead of pulling it all the way into your chest like this, what you're going to do is hold the tension and focus on bringing your tailbone down to the floor, holding and breathing. This is a piriformis stretch or figure 4 stretch. It's great for your low back. If you have sciatica, this is a must. It's also great for these hips. If you're focusing on getting your deep squat, this will also help with that. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Go ahead and switch sides. Other ankle over. Again, leave it here if you feel that stretch, but if not, go ahead and grab and hold. Breathing deeply. You may notice that one side is tighter than the other. That's totally normal. If you'd like to fix that, don't pull it tighter on the tighter side. Just hold it for around 10 seconds longer after the video is over. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release those legs. Go ahead and shake those legs out a little bit. Let that tension release. And go ahead and sit your way up. Next up, we're doing a lat stretch. All you're going to do is go into all fours just like this.
Hello.
And you're going to sink your chest down toward the floor. And you may have to lift your head up out of the way. And for some people, it feels more comfortable to have the thumbs up toward the ceiling. I, in fact, recommend this variation, so do it like that. Sink the chest down toward the floor and feel that stretch. The goal is to feel it at the back side of that armpit. Breathing deeply. This is another area of the body that is almost always tight because we almost never use our lats in a full range of motion in everyday life. We're about halfway through. I'm going to do a different variation. Clasp the hands, lift them up above the head. Sink down further toward the floor if you can. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and lift yourself up out of that stretch. And great job. This is one of my favorite stretch. We're going to do a sideways stretch for the spine. Lift one arm up and stretch it over to the side just like this and hold. Now, make sure that you're not lifting up one side of your hips. You want both of your hip bones down on the ground. And just pause there and feel that stretch. For some people, this is very intense. For some people, it's kind of easy. It's so-so. As the time progresses, you may find that you'll be able to sink a little bit deeper into it without your hip lifting. Only go as far as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift yourself up. Other side. Stretch up and over. Again, don't let the hip lift up. Keep it down on the ground. And feel that stretch. You almost want to think of it arcing from your pinky all the way down to that sitting bone or your hip bone over there. Letting that stretch deepen as the time progresses. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift yourself up. I have one more bonus stretch left. I always do this as an active stretch. Go ahead and twist to the side and hold. 3, 2, 1, and back. And other side, hold. 3, 2, 1, and back, and just sway a little side to side. Let that tension release from the body. And you should be ready to go. If you're really focused on gaining flexibility, I actually recommend holding each one of those stretches for a total of 1 minute and 30 seconds to 2 minutes. But doing each stretch for 2 minutes is really boring. Don't recommend that. So I break it up into sets. Just do that whole routine 3 times. That's the easiest way to get it done. Let me know what you think. Comment suggestions on what else you'd like to see. And of course, stay flexy.
Which I have found over the years to be the best method for opening up your body and for creating that long-lasting change. I designed this to be version 2 of the daily practice. So if you're already doing my free stretching routine, you can start to add this into your schedule every other day. You ready to get started? We begin in a shin box position, one leg in front, one leg behind. We then transition controlled to the other side. I want you to feel all of this rotation coming from the hips. And to start, you keep your hands down behind you to assist in the hip rotation. Feels pretty good, right? Well, as you gain more control here, you can step it up by lifting the hands up. Now all the rotation has to come from the hips with no assistance from the arms. There's no pressure to do this version. If you feel more comfortable with your hands down, work on that for a while, and then eventually you'll get to the point where you feel like you can pick those hands up comfortably. Shout out to this background music. I am really feeling it, guys. And the next version to challenge yourself even further is to pick the foot up of the back leg. This is really going to challenge your internal rotation of the hip. This can be really challenging and even a bit uncomfortable, but trust me, this makes the hips very healthy. It makes them strong and able to get into deeper ranges of motion with ease. And as we do 2 more on each side, I want to ask you guys, how's your day going? I hope it's going well, but regardless of if it's good or bad, it's going to be a lot better after we finish up this routine. So be happy that you're here, you're taking the time to improve your body and taking the time to just make yourself feel good. Speaking of feeling good, we're gonna move into that cat stretch. Our feline brothers and sisters, they really know how to stretch, and we could take a page from their book. So I'm going to sit my hips back to my heels. I'm going to extend my arms out in front of me. And notice that I keep my fingertips into the ground. This is important because I'm going to press my chest down and then my arms are driven up. This creates a big stretch through the upper spine and the shoulders. Focus on feeling your spine open up and decompress. Your spine can hold a lot of tension from the day, and giving it love is probably just what it needs right now. And try to deepen the breath, making those exhales full and long. And while we're here, let's have a quick quarantine chat. Now, obviously, it's really hard to see some of the people that are negatively affected by the coronavirus, but I've also been receiving a lot of messages from people telling me that this time while they're at home is giving them a chance to really focus on improving their body and their mind. So I want to hear from you. Comment below and let me know what you're working on while we take this pause from normal life. Are you doing more strength side follow-alongs? Stretching, strengthening? Are you starting to play guitar more, read more? I'd love to hear some of those positive ways that we're using this time right now. So go ahead and relax out of the cat stretch. Take a second here to gather yourself. And what's next? Well, after cat, we of course go to frog. So this will be a similar position to what you were just in. But now our goal is to spread the knees as far as possible. You can start with your torso upright, and then if it feels good for you, come down to your elbows. Notice I'm kind of wiggling my spine around. I'm trying to find certain angles that make me feel more of a stretch in those inner thighs. And now the hard stuff begins. I want you to slide one leg out until it's straight. Then you're going to try to pick up your foot. Even if you can't get it off the ground, just trying to pick it up will activate the side of your hip. So we slide out, we pick up, we come back to the frog position. And if lifting the foot is too challenging, then no worries. It's a good goal to work towards. I like to call this the dancing frog. It's a fun image for me to picture a frog super excited and dancing around. Okay, so after we activated the side of the hip, now we're just going to extend the leg and we're going to sit into this position for around 10 seconds. Think about the hips dropping down and just deepening into this position as much as you can. You should feel a good stretch in the inner thighs and even in the hamstrings as well. Fantastic work, everyone. But we're not quite done yet. We're going to do another round of these leg lifts. A lot of us develop stiffness in the inner thighs because we never really use that range of motion. So this is going to be really beneficial for anyone who has trouble prying those legs open like I do. So we did 2 more lifts on each side, and now we'll do 1 more hold. Feel like you can get the deepest range of motion in this last hold here. We'll do 10 seconds on each side. How we feeling? The inside of those legs might be a little shaky right now, and that's completely normal. You might even get a little bit sore from those, and that's probably a good thing. It's going to take some time to open up those hips, but this is the stuff that will do it. Now, after we've taken a little break there, and feel free to pause the video if you need a longer break, that's fine. We're going to move into something that most of us are familiar with, and that's the downward dog. So I want you to find a comfortable downward dog position, making an A shape with your body. And then you're going to move one hand to the center of your shoulders, and you're going to pick up the other hand. Now press the chest towards the thighs and return. This is an excellent way to open up the upper spine and the shoulder. And if you have to keep the knees bent or even the heels off the ground, that's okay. We're more focused on the spine and the shoulder right now than the hamstrings. And on this last rep, I want you to hold for a few seconds, really feel the shoulder opening up, and return to both arms. Now, I showed the harder variation of a single arm first because I think a lot of you will be able to do it. But you can always use that 2-arm variation as well. So let's switch to the other arm, bring the hand to the center, keep that elbow straight, and press your chest back towards the thighs. This takes a lot of mobility of the shoulder, but also a lot of strength. And I think on this side, as I got deeper in the reps, my left arm started to get shaky here. It's a very challenging movement, one that creates a lot of good change in the body. And after you finish your last rep on that arm, I want you to come back to 2 arms and perform 5 more repetitions with both your arms. Now these should feel extremely easy after doing that single arm variation. And now I want you to walk your hands back towards your feet, and I want you to get them as close as possible for you. Next, pick your hands up and let your torso hang down. Now place your hands on the back of your calves. I want you to see if you can deepen this forward fold position by gently pulling the arms against the calves. I find it helpful to bend the knee and pull myself in very deep and then straighten my knee. Over time, you'll get your hamstrings and your spine to loosen more and more to be able to pull your face down all the way to those knees. Okay, stand up and relax. Take a second to shake it out. See how you're feeling. What's good? Pause the video, grab a little sip of water if you need, call a friend, do whatever you gotta do before we enter into this next stretch, which is going to be a deep lunge knee lift. So follow me into this deep lunge position and keep your hand on the ground. I'm trying to open my back hip as much as possible. Now, keeping the hand down, you're going to lift the back knee off the ground. You're going to try to get that knee as straight as possible. And as you do that, you should feel a big stretch in the front of your hip. What's that feel like? If you spend a lot of time sitting, this is going to be pretty intense here. This is getting into those quads and hip flexors. And now I have a more challenging version for you guys that want to take it here. That's to pick that hand up and now do the same thing with the knee. This is going to be a bit more challenging because now you have to take all of the weight in the hips. So we're doing 10 reps here, and on this last repetition right here, I want you to hold for anywhere from 5 to 10 seconds. Yeah, make it hurt a little bit. Feel some good pain in there. And this is by far one of the most effective stretches to open up those hip flexors because the hip has to be strong in the lengthened position. It has to stabilize what you're doing. So we start by getting into the deep lunge. Get yourself comfortable here. Spend a few seconds finding a good position. And now let's move on to the knee lifts. The feeling of stretching the body is absolutely phenomenal. But the feeling of stretching and using strength through those stretch range, well, it might even be a little better in my opinion. So you guys can switch to the hands up version if you are up for that challenge for the last 5. Remember to hold on the last rep. Hell yeah. You did it. Stand up. Feel good about yourself. Those are not easy, those deep lunge knee lifts. Those get me every time. But they feel really good in the end. So you made it to the last exercise, which is a wall chest opener. So you're going to need a wall. Hopefully you got one of those around. You're going to place your hand flat on the wall. And now notice I'm showing here, we want to go from a shoulder forward position to a shoulder rolled back position. We then rotate the torso away from the arm. We hold for a second and then we come back to the start. And you know as much as me, pretty much everyone develops those tight front of the shoulders because we all slouch a little bit, right? So I'm going to show again right here. If your shoulder is forward, we want to do the opposite. We want to bring it back. And if you find that your shoulder keeps coming forward, you can literally do that motion every single rep of manually rolling it forward and then manually setting it back and then opening up. You're going to feel a big openness through the chest. Let's hold on this last rep, 5 seconds, and a pretty long 5 seconds, and relax. So here's your boy talking to the camera when he knows it's going to be a voiceover, but you know, it's all good. Don't blame him. Here we show from the backside, setting that shoulder down, then rotating the torso, opening the chest, and maintain that good shoulder position even as you rotate the torso. So let's recap everything that we did today. We rotated the hips. We stretched the upper spine. We stretched out the inner thighs. We moved on to stretch out the hamstrings and the spine and downward dog. Then we hit the hip flexors and the quads, and we finish up with opening up the chest. My goodness, we did everything. By now you should feel open in your body, open in your heart. You should feel good and alive. Last rep. Let's hold for 5 seconds. Gently demand your body. Open that chest, boy. And relax. That's it. You are finished, unless you want to play this back from the beginning and do another round. My hope is that you enjoyed this as much as I did. And if you did, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and come do this again with me soon. If you're interested in the full version of this stretching routine, along with other exclusive follow-alongs not on the YouTubes, head on over to strengthside.com/guided. Guys, it has been a glorious day, as always.
@vlav_vr vlavver 5 patpat. Doktorsaku 1 YEYY. Dimension That VR Dancing Hosting Dance Week. Shot Hair Session will start in 1 HR 20 minuuttia. If you are interested.
Thank you.
オーストル VR22 ジャストフォロード。